5 foods that most people eat every single day are silently damaging their kidneys over years, and most will never know until it's too late. I see the results in my practice every week. My name is Dr. James Whitaker. I'm a board-certified urologist, and today I need to give you information that most people never get from their doctors. Not because it's complicated, but because routine medical appointments simply don't have enough time to cover nutrition in the detail it deserves. Your kidneys are among the most vital organs in your body, and what you eat and drink every single day either supports their function or degrades it. And several of the foods on this list are things you are almost certainly eating regularly right now. Let me start by giving you the context that makes everything else make sense. Your 2 kidneys, each roughly the size of your fist, filter your entire blood supply approximately 30 to 40 times every single day. They remove metabolic waste products, excess minerals, toxins, and medication byproducts. They regulate your blood pressure by controlling fluid volume. They produce erythropoietin, the hormone that stimulates red blood cell production. They activate vitamin D. They balance your blood's acid-base chemistry with extraordinary precision. And here's the fact that should make you take this seriously. Chronic kidney disease, progressive, irreversible loss of kidney function, is now one of the fastest-growing chronic conditions in the developed world, affecting an estimated 850 million people globally. Most of them don't know it. Your kidneys have enormous reserve capacity. You will not feel symptoms until you've lost 50 to 60% of function. By the time symptoms appear, significant damage has already occurred. The single most important thing you can understand about kidney health is that it is largely preventable. The 3 leading causes of kidney failure are diabetes, high blood pressure, and certain medications and dietary habits, all of which are significantly influenced by lifestyle choices. Today I'm focusing on the dietary habits, because this is where I see the most correctable damage in my patients. Food number 1, processed meats. I want to be very specific here because the mechanism matters. Processed meats. This includes hot dogs, sausages, deli meats, bacon, salami, pepperoni are problematic for 2 distinct reasons. First, they are extremely high in sodium. A single serving of deli turkey can contain 400 to 600 milligrams of sodium. Eat it at lunch and dinner, and you've consumed over half your recommended daily sodium in 2 servings. High sodium intake forces the kidneys to work harder to maintain fluid and electrolyte balance, and chronically elevated sodium raises blood pressure, the second leading cause of kidney failure. But the second reason is even more specific and less commonly known. Processed meats contain inorganic phosphate additives. These are preservatives added to extend shelf life and improve texture. Inorganic phosphate additives are absorbed at nearly 100%. The kidneys then must eliminate this excess phosphate, which over time contributes to vascular calcification and kidney damage. Before I continue, I want to ask you to do one thing. Share this video with someone you care about, your spouse, your sibling, your adult children. The information I'm sharing today is the kind that prevents decades of suffering, and most people never hear it until they're already in trouble. Share it now and subscribe to this channel so you never miss a video like this. Food number 2, cola beverages, both regular and diet. This is the one that surprises almost everyone, and the mechanism is compelling. Cola drinks contain phosphoric acid, a form of acid specifically added to give cola its characteristic tangy bite. When you drink cola regularly, you are consuming significant quantities of phosphoric acid. This acidifies your urine, which dramatically increases the crystallization of calcium and oxalate into kidney stones. Studies have shown that people who drink 2 or more colas per day have double the risk of chronic kidney disease compared to those who don't. And this effect is consistent for both regular and diet cola. The phosphoric acid is present in both. Kidney disease risk is not about the sugar in this case, it's about the acid. Food number 3, high protein from supplements. I want to be careful here because this is nuanced. Dietary protein from whole food sources is not harmful to healthy kidneys in reasonable amounts, but the extreme protein intakes promoted by bodybuilding culture, protein shakes multiple times per day, protein bars as snacks, protein powder added to everything, puts significant strain on the kidneys of older adults. Protein metabolism produces nitrogenous waste products, primarily urea and creatinine, which the kidneys must filter. When protein intake far exceeds what your body can use for muscle synthesis, the excess creates a metabolic burden that over decades contributes to kidney function decline. For men over 50, particularly those with any degree of reduced kidney function, which is extremely common and often undetected, I recommend keeping protein intake at 1 gram per kilogram of body weight per day, not 2 or 3 grams, 1 gram. Food number 4, table salt, and particularly hidden sodium. Most people know that adding salt to food isn't ideal, but the insidious reality is that the vast majority of sodium in the modern diet doesn't come from the salt shaker. It comes from restaurant food, bread, canned soups and vegetables, packaged snacks, condiments, and even breakfast cereals. The average American consumes over 3,400 milligrams of sodium per day. The kidney protective threshold I recommend to my patients is under 2,000 milligrams. The single most effective way to achieve this is to cook your own food from unprocessed ingredients. A single restaurant entree can contain 2,000 milligrams of sodium on its own. Food number 5. This one is context dependent and important. Certain healthy foods if you have pre-existing kidney disease. Bananas, oranges, potatoes, tomatoes, and avocados are all high in potassium. Spinach, beets, nuts, and dark chocolate are all high in oxalates. For a person with healthy kidneys, these are excellent foods that I actively recommend. But for the approximately 15% of American adults who have some degree of chronic kidney disease, many of whom don't know it, these foods can cause dangerous potassium accumulation or increase kidney stone risk significantly. If you have been told your kidney function is even slightly reduced, you need individualized dietary counseling from a nephrologist or registered dietitian who specializes in kidney health. Now let me tell you what to eat instead, because this is not a message of deprivation. Replace processed meats with fresh poultry, fish, eggs, legumes, and plant proteins like lentils and chickpeas. These provide excellent nutrition without phosphate additives and with far less sodium. Replace cola with water, the most powerful kidney protective intervention available, and it costs nothing. The citrate in lemon juice directly inhibits kidney stone formation and is something I recommend to virtually all my patients. Replace high-sodium packaged foods with home-cooked meals seasoned with herbs, spices, garlic, and lemon rather than salt. Replace excessive protein supplements with whole food protein sources and a more moderate intake. And get your kidney function tested. A basic metabolic panel, a simple blood test, gives you your creatinine level and your GFR, the glomerular filtration rate, which tells you exactly how efficiently your kidneys are functioning. If you haven't had this done in the last year, call your doctor tomorrow and ask for it. Early detection is everything. Comment below right now with your biggest takeaway from this video and subscribe, because in my next video, I'm covering the 5 vitamins that every man over 50 should be taking for kidney and prostate health. And that information is just as important as what you heard today. I'm Dr. James Whitaker. Your kidneys work hard for you every minute of every day. Treat them accordingly.